Alright. I guess I'm casting this game now.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Okay, so we have some new gamers here. Well, a new gamer in the name of Slurm. I clicked on his profile and he's like ranked 900 or something NA, so him and Drew are like the same rank basically. Should be interesting.
5 seconds.
Also have the Ian Justin combo on Radiant. Meanwhile on Dire we got Aito, Kyle, Ruda, Shitty. And of course can't leave out the homie NG on Radiant. Alright, they're gonna respect ban the pause for Warlock God.
10 seconds.
Meanwhile, we got Enigma ban. Hero did get nerfed, probably still pretty good. Honestly, I'm not sure what's like broken right now. Here, I'll just pull up my stats from the alternate window right now so I can look really smart. Alright, high win rate heroes. Oh, Enigma's up there still. Okay. Darkseer looking pretty good. Ember looking pretty good. Yeah, there goes Ember. Windrunner gets banned for Kyle. Not surprising.
10 seconds remain.
Ember, I've seen Drew play it pretty decently. Ian also plays it sometimes. Oh, also I guess NG plays it, huh? Seen him play it one time. Wouldn't be surprised if we see like a tiny ban here. Okay, yep. I'm the best drafter in the entire world, of course. So, what's the next ban here?
10 seconds.
Maybe Brewmaster.
5 seconds.
That's what I would ban for sure. Pretty good win rate.
Radiant's
Bane. Okay, fair, fair. This guy's got like one hero. Alright, maybe he's got more than one hero, but you know. One more ban here. Clop. Okay, fine. Just gonna take out Kyle's comfort heroes, I guess. Make him play some Night Stalker. Gotta think about what roles. I don't know what Slurm plays. What roles? I don't think I have access to his profile either, so it'll be a surprise. Make sure my setup is working here. Okay. Looks like we got audio. Very good. All right, first pick. What's a really good hero to first pick? They could grab the Brewmaster if they want it. Phoenix, okay. Who's playing Phoenix? Ian? This could be an Ian Phoenix moment.
Seconds remain.
There's still a Chaos Knight.
5 seconds. It is
If you're getting slightly nerfed though. Revenge, okay, yeah, that's a good one. Maybe. Comfort once again.
Radiant's turn to ban. Dire's turn.
Darkseer PL ban. Might be some intel on Slurm here then that he plays Darkseer, because I don't know anyone else who on this team who would be playing Darkseer, so might be an offlaner.
10 seconds remain.
Slurm, it's a fun name.
5 seconds remain.
Wonder if they're gonna. I don't know what you really ban to like protect your revenge here if there's anything. Okay. Shen. So I think Drew's playing support this game evidently because they took out Shen Bane. Is he? Yeah, it seems pretty likely. I mean, it's definitely possible. Like if he wants to, he could. Shakiro. Okay. I know both Ruda and Aito play that hero a little bit, so could be either one.
Seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Alright, I'm actually gonna go take a piss while this draft is happening, so I don't have to do it in the middle of the game. So, you can have fun doing your own analysis. Alright, I'm back. Only missed a Pit Lord pick.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Oh, Ursa as well, I guess, huh? Disruptor, oh my god. I don't love it though. Feel like
10 seconds.
Underlord doesn't really care
5
about
seconds.
disruptor spells too much. Ursa
Radiant's
buys
turn to pick.
BKB, so has Enrage. Kind of surprised to grab the Ursa so early. I guess he has a pretty good win rate though right now. Like he's a pretty solid carry. And does he have a good win rate? Let me look. 51. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna snag the Razor.
5 seconds.
I'm guessing this is Slurm's hero. Like mid-Razor. So I don't know. Maybe JD would ask for it like this. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. I'm assuming they picked Ursa, by the way, to prevent Dire from picking it into their Phoenix. And if they know they want to grab Underlord, then Ursa would be really solid against Phoenix Underlord. He kind of just bodies both of those heroes. So it's a nice little early prevention.
It is Radiant spam.
Next, okay, that's Ian's hero. So I'm assuming they're gonna ban for
5
the
seconds
carry.
remain.
I don't know. This Razor could be flex. They have 4 ranged on Dire right now. With Venge. It's kind of interesting. But I think they could be in trouble if Ursa gets farm.
It is Dire's
So I kind of see Disruptor and Venge as like kind of, because this is an offlane Venge, right? I kind of see them as like low damage in their roles. Like, sure, Venge is having a good game. You can get your shard and like some stat items and right click decently as well. But she doesn't always have a super great game, and sometimes her farming is kind of lackluster. And in those cases, like you're mostly a utility kind of body who stuns people and lowers armor.
It is Dire's ban.
And so, I mean, this is nice, like the double lower armor stuff going on.
Ban.
And they're gonna take out Huskar, Zeus. So doesn't really tell me that much, to be honest. I'm gonna take out the CK, which yeah, they're assuming the Razor is middle like me, and CK is just a strong hero right now, and it's JD's comfort as well. Like Pit Lord is one of the better offlaners against it. They're also gonna take out Lifestealer. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, they kind of see what I'm seeing, I think, with like these 4 ranged heroes, and they kind of realize that Dire needs someone to kind of get in there. So I'd like to see some melee carry bruiser like these two, or they could always go back for a mid hero here, like a Void Spirit or something along those lines even. Although it's not really a great game for it, but you know what I mean, like something like that. Okay, Dazzle. This is a mid Dazzle. Or is it a mid Nyx? They're definitely cooking something over here. I think it's a mid Dazzle though. I think this has been kind of coming back recently. I'm not sure. And that kind of bodies any of the mid heroes that I would be thinking of, like for the melee department. So maybe they just put the Razor mid and grab something else here. Some carry. There's always like a Faceless Void with like the Jakiro kind of combo, and it's like gives you late game. Because they're, I don't know, something is off about this Dire lineup to me. If Razor goes beast mode, it could go really well though. Like if Razor can just run in and not die. Whoa. Alright, it's Razor carry Wyvern mid then. So interesting. This is a pretty annoying lineup on Dire. Like they have a lot of kite. And we're gonna have a Yabuki Ursa. Okay, makes sense. I wonder if this is a mid Phoenix then. With the oh okay, he took hotspot, not the dying light, so he's probably not. It's probably mid Dazzle. Anything else interesting going on here? I don't really know what some of these do, so I think these all look pretty normal to me though. I don't remember which one of Ursus this is, if it's like the increased status resist damage thing, or if it's the increased debuff duration, but they're both good, so whatever. He does have the cowboy hat, always a good sign. Wyvern is nice though, into the Ursa, of course, like physical damage. He can't get free Fury swipes, but the idea is you kind of stop him from doing that during the duration of the thingy. Alright, so this is a core Nyx. He has Quelling and 4 branches. He's mid, I think. And this is going to be... Yeah. This is going to be the support Dazzle then. Slurm. Let me see what you got, buddy. Yeah, I mean, if Razor gets like his BKB and like maybe an SNY refresher or something, okay, we got a first wild attempt here. Stun onto the Venge with the poison touch coming out, gonna be very slowed, but the lightning thing, plasma field, kind of stopped that. Blood grenade coming out as well to defend. But we have another stun in 2 seconds. They're gonna turn on to Ian, but Kyle will go down first. First blood for the Dazzle. We're gonna have a lot of damage coming in return though from Slurm as well as the Razor. He gets a double kill, looking like it's a possible triple on its way. Maybe they're gonna give this to the Wyvern though. Okay, they're just gonna, yep, Wyvern takes that one. And so, pretty good for Dire. They kind of got almost lucky in the sense that they were just like all there for some reason. You don't really see that very often where everyone's just kind of wandering around together, and it went really well. Okay. Alright, we have some more battles going on as the Phoenix will go down after popping one fairy. Does have another one as well. And yeah, it's going to be mid Nyx. I'm going to be interested to see if he buys a Midas. Alright, some pretty bad CSing there. Did not get any of those, but he didn't get denied at least. So he will hit level 2. Up top, Razor had a pretty good start. He has like 700 gold. Probably going to pick up some boots or something, or probably like a Falcon Blade maybe. And we have a kill in the bottom lane. I am not paying attention. Alright, that was just a poison touch go on the hero who's out of position, and the Venge will go down as well. That is the power of this poison touch thingy where it kind of bounces to people. I don't really know how it works, but it's cool. You might have just gotten them both in one as well. But yeah, this is Drew's bread and butter. He played this a lot back in the 3K days. Now he's like 9K, so you know, he's like triple the power. And he was already very powerful, so quite scary. They're going to come back, and he did pull, or it's going to have pull, I'm assuming. Yep. And that will bring the wave back a bit, and Ursa will be able to kill him again, probably. He also has the bonus attack during Enrage. Okay, that's fine. Up top, we're going to have some trades going on once again. Razor's CSing pretty well, but Carl's getting his as well. His too. Just have the 1-1-1 because he has free passive. Very cool. Looking for a possible go on the Ruda, but he will get linked, and that hit's not going to really do much to help you. I wish Phoenix would hit the Disruptor right now. Okay, yeah, he realizes. He will turn onto the Disruptor, but they're going to both die. Oh, he will dive away. Never mind. Just hits level 2 off that kill and is able to dive. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, we have some trading going on once again. And down bottom, I thought they might go on them there, but they will opt not to. So kind of got scared, wanted to creep. And just barely not going to get that rune for Ian. And he might be in trouble here. Like, Wyvern has a full bottle with water, and Ian has 2 tangos. Does he have his bottle coming, though? Okay, he'll be fine. I'm going to try not to miss any more kills. I kind of forgot I need to watch for that, honestly. I was just too busy yapping. This lane is pretty shoved now. So Rudy's going to go and pull, and the Carl let the creeps get hit by tower here, which I don't love. And we all saw that CS as well, so, you know. Disclaimer, all my statements are jokes, mandatorily. I do not actually flame anyone. Okay. Down bottom, Venge died, by the way. And Shihiro's gonna die as well, looks like. He will have the TP coming, but he's dead. And they're both level 3, almost 4 on Ursa already, and Venge is like 2 in a bit. So this is kind of what I was talking about in the draft, where if you're lucky you're not Sniper, otherwise I would 4 points in E. Oh. Okay, well, I have some spirits flying out here. Level 2 spirits, pretty good spell. What was I saying though? Like, yeah, if Venge has a bad start and doesn't get farmed, this hero doesn't really recover super well. I don't think. Like, IMO, you know. Up top, we have another go attempt on the Carl. We got the max drain coming out, level 2 pull. And he's gonna start slapping that Phoenix. Gonna pick up the killing spree, nice and easy. Meanwhile, down bottom, Venge is looking out of position to me. That is gonna be a kill.
Killing spree.
Killing spree for Yabahi, the Ursa god. Meanwhile, mid, Ian is still trying to get his farm. Slurm is coming out ahead though in the CS department. He's got a lot of gold here. I'd like to see him just buy those treads perhaps. Or maybe he's gonna go the Discretion Witchblade, which is pretty cool as well. Or maybe grab the travels. Okay, he will just buy out the treads. Very nice. I have seen some Psycho Wyvern players like buy the fucking the item that no one knows the name of. That gives you attack speed. Blitz Knuckles. That's the one. It builds into Witchblade. Alright, we have another go bottom. Drew's horny once again, and Aito is completely fucked. Oh, nice deny though. Okay. See, Drew was he was actually showing some restraint there and letting Ursa try to get the last hit. And that ends up costing them a bit because he has stolen so many kills in his days. He will have mercy this time. Alright, Phoenix has a dive if he needs. He will get away just barely though. 50 health. He does have a big wand at least. And Razor's kind of looking low on regen up here. So if they could keep poking him, they can maybe make him leave. But the problem is they got a big XP lead up here in the top lane already. We got some Lotuses coming up, by the way, in like 10 seconds. And it looks like Phoenix is... Okay, he has the wand bait. And he's getting slapped now. And... JD, the big bad Razor, comes and picks up another kill. He will take that every day. We got a mid gank. Meanwhile, level 6 on the Nyx, and that dazzle rotation for the 6-minute rune. Level 6 Nyx for the kill onto the Wyvern. Well done. He did buy his word engine now. And yeah, Ursa's level 6 down bottom as well. Like, he's level 6 at the same time as the mid players hitting level 6, which is kind of insane. And so is Razor. So we got some crazy farmed carries in this game. Crazy.
Nothing for you.
Phoenix really needs this wisdom in 20 seconds. Carl's gonna go for the soul ring. I don't really play Underlord, so I have no thoughts on that matter. I would like to see this Vengeful Spirit die again. It's like if he walks up for this wave, he should die. But we're gonna call once again. Mid, Ian's gonna eat some harass. This is a level 4 Arctic Burn, aka the I Want to Fight build. Rather than maxing the Splinter Blast, the I Want to Farm build. Alright, down bottom we have another attempt onto the Vengeful Spirit, as we prior mentioned. This is a level 3 Poison Touch. It really fucking hurts and slows. And he will die. Another kill for Yabahi, 4-0. This is not how it looks when I play Ursa with Drew, by the way. I would be 0-0-4. But yeah, it's going quite well for him. Alright, meanwhile up top we have a gank from the Nyx Assassin. I should have been looking for it, my bad. JD's Bane. It should be called that, honestly. Like, you know. Anyways. Nice rotation from the Nyx player. Gonna get his Dagon going pretty quick here. And we're gonna have a mid-rune contest will be secured for the Wyvern. This Venge is level 4 and a bit now, which is quite unfortunate as Shapiro is higher level. Alright, the Underlord Portal coming in. Gonna help Drew out secure this kill. Killing spree, by the way. Up top, Wyvern could get gone on here if they... Yeah, just glimpse him maybe. He dives away. Yeah, it is max glimpse. Very, very intelligent. Oh, it was a bit early though. Okay, they will get it. Well done by Ruda and JD to recognize an alone man is a dead man. Alright, he does have the Witchblade queued up on Wyvern. This is the build I prefer as well. You kind of go Treads, Witchblade, and then I like to go Ags after that, and then Dragonlance. You just need, really need your Ags to be enabled on the middle Wyvern. IMO. Oh no! Shame.
Double damage.
Carl might pay for that. Alright, we actually have a dive bottom though, as Yapi picks up another kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. He's almost double his level. But the Wyvern is pulling up with the DD Ruin. Gonna get turned on though. This is a big scary bear. I should zoom out my camera, huh? That's pretty cool. Oh, nice Ice Path on the 2. They are just kind of running in this little corner together, trying to do what they can to live. Curse comes out, and that should be the kill. Oh, he does have a big wand though. No ult though, so he's gonna die. Ooh, scary. Okay, he's still living somehow. Ian is on a patrol. He missed the Wyvern though. He didn't see him. Oh no. Oh, he sees him now. Okay. Oh, he's dead. All right. Meanwhile, bottom, they did pick up the Dazzle and the Ursa. That's pretty big. Let's pull up the net worth here. All right. Yeah, Ursa 5k as expected. He's pretty high. Ooh, big dive from JD Grizzle in the top lane. We'll get Carl down to about half. Okay, he did go back for the Arcanes. So earlier when I was like, I don't talk about underworld item builds, this is what I was thinking. I was like, I kind of wish he would buy Arcanes instead of Soul Ring. But I guess you need both, so whatever. We have a little dive in the middle lane with the Fiend's Gate and the Abyssal Army coming in. Look at him. They're going to go hit some creeps perhaps for him. We got 4 heroes from Dire in the middle lane reacting to this as well. Gonna kind of start running in, looking for a glimpse maybe. A D-ward maybe. Alright, there's a glimpse. Goodbye, Nyx. And we got some damage from the Phoenix. He will have to dive away. He does not have egg yet. Only level 5 in a bit. Yeah, I was just talking about the net worth there. So Ursa's at like 6k almost. Pretty solid. That's like 6k at 10 minutes is you have like a really fucking good lane basically. It's like 11 minutes, so you know, close enough. Razor and Wyvern both having pretty solid games, and Nyx as well. So yeah, kind of as expected, the 2 carries are doing very well for themselves. Alright, Root is in trouble maybe. He gets like 1 more hit with the poison, but he won't be able to. And okay, Root is running back in actually, never mind. Oh. Alright, you can go pick that up with the nice impale there. And oh, my bad. Meanwhile, Phoenix died as well to the curse. And we're getting a nice push here from the Jade Drizzle rotation. Love to see it. Gonna come help out his buddy Kyle. He was kind of struggling, but now he's back. He's above the Underlord. Although look at this Dazzle net worth. He's like basically an Underlord 2.0. And meanwhile, middle lane, he's in a lot of trouble. He did get the Invis Ruin, but he's walking into a Sentry, and he's dead. Sentry ward combo on this cliff doing some hard work as the swap will come in. Nicely done as well. Pick up that big slug man. And we have another Vendetta Dagon coming up. He is low on mana though. Okay, he will do a nice little item drop wand there. And he's going to pick up the Wyvern here. Yep. Welcome to Nyx land. Okay, they will glimpse him in though. They do see he has no mana, so okay. We got some crazy spirits coming out and a crazy dive. And the Dazzle is going to get walled. So yeah, it shaped up to be a pretty close game. Like, it looked a little worrying when that bottom lane was getting stomped so hard, but now that people are playing together, it's looking pretty good for Dire. At least doable. And Druokhan is walk in and die. Probably wondering where his team was at for that one. But their Phoenix is only level 5 still, so perhaps a not acceptable moment going on in the Radiant Triangle right now. As we really need some ultimates on the Radiant here. And this mid tower is looking pretty in trouble here. Nyx will TP in, has no Vendetta though. Level 2 Dagon already. And here comes the gate. Okay, nice damage onto the Disruptor. He will get the Stackstorm out in the end though, as JD is committing in forward with the level 4 link onto Underlord. And a lot of trouble will go down with the swap as well. The Abyssal Army though is really putting in the work. Another impale onto Venge. Dive forward as well with the spirit damage, and Nyx is doing a lot. And oh no, the tip. That's just plain rude. He did Vendetta combo the Razor, I believe. I didn't catch it completely, but yeah, that's probably the only way he dies there. Like, a lot of damage onto the Wyvern. He's going to go down without popping the egg. He probably would have died either way, so it's going to preserve the cooldown at least. A lot of battle in here. Not too surprising. Like, the only hero that really farms super well in this game is the Battle Fury Ursa, who is doing just that. Farming some creeps in the jungle. Love to see it. And, yeah, Underlord's going to be picking up the Atos pretty soon. Well, by soon I mean in like 10 minutes maybe. Yeah, his farm's really not looking too hot. If you have a mech on the Dazzle, probably going to go into Agrees eventually. Just barely going to miss out on the Impale. Little pokes onto the Wyvern here with the Dagon. Both teams are kind of just posturing for these middle towers still. Yep, Slurm is a nowhere. Witchblade Ags immediately. Yes, sir. That is how you do it. Alright, so the awkward thing about mid-Nyx is he kind of sucks at pushing waves. So we have like this Dazzle here now instead. Alright, bottom, they're going to go onto the Wyvern. He does have Egg, but he's going to get stunned once again and just go down. Wouldn't save him probably either once again, so... We'll just have to be a nice little gank there from the Dire.
That was unreal.
And uh-oh. This Nyx is kind of on a tear. He's 7-1. Level 3 Dagon. Picks up the Wyvern kill. And they will get the tower with that as well as Drew commits for it. He's going to get glimpsed back, but he does have mech and he does have the Underlord coming in. Oh, he still has mech. He has mech. 21 as well. Okay, he does die. It's a little bit too much damage there with the macro power and everything. The Underlord pit or gate will collect that disruptor kill at least though. So it all is not for naught. We got a shield ruin in the bottom lane. And Ian is kind of looking at this. He does have no Vendetta yet, though. So they're going to come in for this mid tower once again. But Dazzle is respawning with the teleport scroll. And so is Underlord coming in. Alright. Kind of just Firestorm's nothing. So they will get the tower. And they will back up with that. But Ian's going to Vendetta very soon. Let's see where he goes. He's going to get smoked, it looks like. Why is my Siri activating? The fuck? Okay. We do have a smoke to the top lane here. I'm assuming they want this Wyvern, but they're gonna just run into the Disruptor instead. So there is a sentry here. Alright, oh, this is Ursa Blink as well. It's kind of messy though. Oh, but Ian, look at him, he's wrapping around. Kapow! Okay, he kind of whipped his combo. Okay. Alright, Ruda's gonna die though, it looks like. And JD is committing onto the Ursa with the big Link here, who will be forced to ult and run away. He has the Manta though, and a lot of damage onto the Dazzle. We'll take him down. And now they're gonna turn onto the Underlord with the minus armor coming out. With the Macro Pyre and the 144 static Link will be plenty of damage to pick up that kill as well. And so it's a little bit of a botched gank in the top lane from the Radiant. They found a Disruptor to start, but some awkward spellcasting as well as this funny little electromagnetic repulsion delaying that kill for enough time for Dire to rotate in. And then the Nyx was a little bit light on mana to fully combo the Jakiro, who was able to actually survive, which when the Nyx combo doesn't kill someone, the fight is quite different. And so, yeah, it's not a complete disaster, of course, but not what they wanted either. Ursa did live, I believe, which is the most important thing, perhaps, because he is going to be the one who makes the most out of living. His time on the map is very valuable. He can kill the most creeps out of anyone in the entire game right now, I believe.
Gold and sweet.
Which is evident in his net worth. Although Jay Drizzle is kind of keeping his pace as well with the Mantis style. Going into the BKB next. Pretty solid. They're gonna smoke as 5 here, although Radiant is kind of on the other side of the map. Ian would be like the one person over here, but he's kind of running base right now, low on resources. So the smoke is gonna find absolutely nothing. As Radiant looks content to farm right now while they wait for the next resource collection. You see, if he had Travels Midas, this wouldn't happen. Did it get the Grove? Okay, he's going to TP into them, though. Let's see. He's going to go for this Wyvern, I bet. And he might just get turned on. No sentry, though, and he just dies. Oh, that's a painful one. They're going to drop everything, though, and kill...
Killing spree.
Alright. Yeah, so that could have been super good, actually, for the Dire if they had a sentry and, like, were able to stack storm him as soon as they saw the Nyx running in. Yep. And, instead, they will just go 1-for-1, which is just fine because they do pick up the tower in addition. Although the mental damage is quite palpable as well. So yeah, I would say that favors the Dire pretty well because killing the Nyx means they can do whatever they want on the map because they don't have to be afraid of him anymore when he's dead. And they do get the tower as well. So nice move in the end. They end up finding that little bait there. And yeah, everyone else is kind of just farming on the Radiant. We do have an Aghanims queued up on the Underlord. Okay. I think this is kind of a meme. But it's a fun meme, so I'm down. And I guess when they have like Wyvern Razor, like they have these ranged heroes that kind of kite you. Like they're all ranged heroes who kite you, right? The Pit is pretty good. They kind of need the lockdown. They don't really have a lot of other stuns other than the Nyx spells, so. Anyways, we do have an invisible Phoenix in the middle lane here, kind of looking to see what's going on. JD is thinking about hitting the tower, but he's afraid of the Nyx assassin waiting in the shadows and the darkness. And he will just choose to go and hit creeps instead. Perhaps a wise decision. Got some nice split push in the top lane from Carl, but J Drizzle is on his way. Will he find him? Oh, it's going to be close. He's going to TP out though. It'll be fine. STV from Carl. And Nyx is going to Vendetta into one of the supporters here, it looks like. But it is kind of a bait. And they do understand he's pretty close. Yeah, this is how you play against Nyx. You just all stand next to each other with a sentry and he'll run in and die probably. This is what losing to Ian Nyx like 10 times does to a man. And Ian will just waddle off to greener pastures, perhaps. Gonna walk into the jungle out there. Got a little haste rune here from Razor. And he's gonna get seen by these creeps here and be aware. So, yeah, nice pathing. We'll avoid death. For who? I don't know. Everyone. Hasted Razor, though, we're going to link up on the Dazzle here, perhaps. Or just click him. Have some more intelligent option. And Rihanna's stun onto the Underlord. The combo does come out, doing a lot of damage, but he's going to keep running in, it looks like. He will link up on the Underlord. We got a buyback from Dazzle, and Ursa is slapping this bench. But the big static storm actually gets the Ursa. He cannot ult, and he dies. And the Dazzle was not able to TP in time. They are going to take out the Venge, but that is an Aghanim's Venge. Going to stun out onto the buyback Dazzle here, who will go down. And once again, we got a triple kill from Shakiro of all people, as the Razor and... Well, okay, the Razor did die, as well as the Venge, which once again has Ags, so it's like, whatever. And, yeah, that's going to favor... Oh, we got to swap on the Underlord for even more. Just out of position there, just a tad. Will go down as well. And all these fights on the Radiant side of the map, like, none of them are backbreaking at this moment for the Radiant. Like, Dire's definitely winning them, but none of them are, like, game-ending, right? But they definitely feel pressured. When you're losing fights next to your tier 2 like this, you don't feel good. You feel like you're losing harder than you are, probably. They're only 2k behind, but they probably feel like they're really struggling. Because this Nyx, he has been countered by the 5-man stand on top of each other's strategy, which is quite powerful. And this Ursa, he chose to go for the more aggressive Blink Basher after Battle Fury, which I do love the Blink Dagger. Bachelor can be really good if you get like the early Roche, but he has not gotten it yet this game. It is still down here. Okay, nice. Yeah, you saw in that last fight, he really needed BKB to not just die in the static storm. Alright, where's Nyx? Farm in the bottom lane. Again, his Blink Dagger. So they're kind of seeing they need more ways to get on top of these heroes who are going to kite them, with the Aghanim's Underlord coming out, the Blink Nyx coming out, the Blink Ursa already there. So Radiant really needs a way to like get this backline. This Disruptor, Shakiro are putting in a lot of work in these fights, actually, and then the Wyvern is kind of hitting stuff for free too. But we do have the Nyx coming in spooky, like. He is suspicious now that Wyvern is going to have friends behind him. So we didn't go like this beeline straight for him that time. And it looks like he's not going to find anything because they are all in this middle, like the crest here. I don't know what you would call this, but we're going to go for this tier 2. As in the meantime, the Roshan is going down to the Radiant, and they will be able to get it, I believe. So this is one of those moves where I wish they made it just a little bit sooner. It's like 5 minutes sooner, it could have been a big difference. Like when they did that smoke top, that was probably their idea. They were like, okay, let's smoke top, get a kill, and go Roche. But it kind of got botched, and so that was the moment where this game became awkward for Radiant. But it is still perfectly even, in gold at least. Yo, he fucking knows, man. Look at him. Witchblade, Ags, Dragonlance. What did I say? The best way to build mid Wyvern, hands down. Alright, Ursa Aegis though. On his way to the BKB. A very good item this game. Kind of deals with everything except for... Well, he might get cursed and he might get linked. But he can play around those two things. It's not disastrous. Although the Ags Disruptor, if that ever gets online, that will be quite scary. And considering the trajectory of this game right now, I do imagine he will get it. They're looking to smoke right now, it looks like. Oh! Alright, they're baiting once again. They're like, yo, Nyx. It's been a while. Don't you want to kill this juicy Wyvern again? He will not fall for it though. We'll just find the case.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, looking to look at the Underlord. We'll get forced out by the Dazzle though. Solid. This is looking kind of awkward for Dire. They're all just kind of standing in this area for a while now. They can't really push into the Aegis and the wave clear here, and they can't really get any kills either, it would seem. Alright, the Wyvern will be able to start hitting though with the insane attack range. And pretty decent attack damage as well with this Dragon Sight. Ooh, a Specialist Array as well, very nice. Yeah, he's kind of just doing this for free. Carl will start dropping his spells though. Gets forced out pretty early. Ursa is kind of this fireman in the top lane, which he got his BKB now, so he might come back and fight with that. But they don't really need to fight them is the thing, like. Although they might take this tower pretty soon, but it depends if they value this tower highly or not at this point. Do have the BKB on the Razor as well, working on the Satanic. And Ursa did just take that top tower with the split push, and he's gonna TP base now and look to fight it soon. They could just commit onto this down. Yeah. Razor walks in pretty deep there. It gets, yeah. Okay, yeah, he just got forced in and then hexed without BKBing, and yeah. I was gonna say he's pretty close, and they could just go on him, and they did just that. Wyvern will catch the curse onto the Phoenix though, but he's not quite close enough on Ursa, who will pop the BKB and run the fuck in like a mad lad. We do have double Glimmer coming out though, making it pretty hard for him to see anything. Alright, they will pick up that kill onto the Disruptor, and the Hex catch onto the Shakiro means he's dead as well. And yeah, this bear is still scary. Like, Dire felt pretty good about themselves playing in this area for so long. Like, you start to feel like you're really winning when you get to playing on any side of the map all the time. But this game is very close. And the bear is still quite scary with that big bear. DD top will get seen by Nyx here. Bottled. And Ursa is looking. A little TP in on Razor. He does have his BKB still. Alright, there is a big level gap now here. 16 versus 20. Because of those kills. And uh-oh, then you look dead. Dum 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 dum. And I'm not even gonna bother to chase it. Yeah, they don't really care that much about the illusion. So yeah, that will be a nice kill on the Venge. That is the problem if Dire ever decide to not play all together like they were for so long over here. As soon as they split, they are food for Nyx Assassin at this point. So they will perhaps have to group once again, get a smoke going, maybe something like that. It's got the Phylactery picked up now with the Quiver. Going for the Conda. Seems good, I guess. I don't claim to be a Nyx expert either, I'll tell you that much. Okay, they're pinning the Ursa here. Does have no Aegis, but he does have BKB, so he could BKB TP. Okay, nice. Yeah, this item's insane, by the way. Ogre Seal just breaks the link for free. Very cool. He is getting chased pretty hard, though. But don't think this is really gonna go anywhere. Surprised he's not TPing. Alright, we have the Aghanim's portal coming in. It's probably gonna get glimpsed, but Ursa commits in and will slap him down with the BKB now. Trying to turn onto the Razor, and ooh, the swap breaks the link. And Ursa will just run back in though, with the damage remaining to him, but he will go down with the egg exploding. Ian in the backlines finds the Wyvern, nicely done by him. We do have a grave. No. Almost. Regardless, this is looking pretty good for the Radiant, as Venge will continue to battle, but does not have any help as Razor has read the room and will just TP base. And Nyx is having an epic, or Venge is remaining to do battle with these two. She feeling some PTSD to the lane here with the Dazzle slapping him. So yeah, interesting fight there. Obviously favored the Radiant in the end. I think they wiped everyone. So 5 for 2. The big kill was the Ursa going down. I wonder if that could have gone better though if the swap didn't break the link. Like, it looks scary when Ursa's BKB'd and running at the Razor, of course. But it seemed like the Razor was going to be able to kite him out without being hit there. And Ursa could not break the link himself at that point. So perhaps it would have been just better just saving the swap for something else there. And JD will run into Carl, who is completely alone, but he's a man. You see this man's profile picture? That's a fucking man. And he will... Yeah, you see that guy? You see him walking at you? You ain't sticking around, let me tell you. And so, the aura will make Shady walk away. So he does have the Ags now, which is kind of cool with the Nyx. Like, when Nyx sees someone, he can kind of just, like, ult on them. And, hit them. We have some illusion battles in the middle lane, as this is the most important lane, of course, as they tell you in school. You must keep it pushed out at all times. I think they saw the Nyx. There was a lot of pings there. Oh boy, here he comes.
Dire's bottom tower
But
is under attack.
they are aware, perhaps. They know he's close, but they don't know exactly where, so they don't want to like dust randomly or something and miss him. Oh, they're gonna see him again though, I think, on this sentry. Maybe nobody was looking that time. You will just have to hit some creeps though. Bottom, we have the gate onto the Wyvern coming in. And oh, the Nyx bots onto the homie. But he gets macroed. And we'll have to do some kiting here. As Ursa is on the Wyvern. But he will pike away. Big egg in the middle of everything. Stacks from under the BKB to Ursa, not really doing too much as he will man up with the Nyx combo, taking out the Disruptor in the backlines. BKB is going to get kited by the egg explosion, and now he's going to get turned on with all these Underlord spells, but nice swap save there, very well done. And Ursa will see that bench as a nice target now and start hitting into him, but he understands if he kills him, he's going to refresh his spells. Gets Grave for now, and Razor goes down as well, but Wyvern is slapping everyone right now. And yeah, he's going to take out the Phoenix. He's going to take out the Underlord next, it looks like. Triple kill. As Dazzle will just TP base. And whoa! How is that a kill? That's a lot of damage. As Nyx is going to clean them up with the Ultra kill. What am I witnessing? Give me that, he says. I cannot believe he killed the Wyvern from like half HP with just Dagon Conda. But yeah, that's a lot of damage, I guess. Dagon Conda, Mind Flare. Does quite a bit. I guess, oh, also... Okay, how does this work exactly? Okay, it does your attack damage. So, I was wondering if it would, like, work with the Quiver. Where it would make the Quiver also hit them, but I don't think it does. You have to actually slap them yourself for that. Let me just point out as well that Nyx is 17-2 right now. Just want to acknowledge that. Okay, moving on. I think Roshan is up once again. Yes, he is in the top pit here. Ursa will be respawning momentarily. Perhaps we'll decide to test his luck up there. Yep, Dazzle is pinning something. The gate, perhaps? I think he was pinning the outpost, saying you can TP here and go to the gate when you respawn. Or they will just TP tier 1, because they still have this tower, so that's nice. And yeah, Radiant will just go for the Roshan as foretold. And this game's looking pretty hard for Razor now. I was saying, like, if you could get to the strong point with, like, the BKB and the Refresher, you know, he can, like, run in and control the fights. But we saw there, as soon as his BKB runs out, now that it's getting shorter, it's only 7 seconds. He just gets pitted and stunned and hexed. And it's quite sad. It's getting harder for him to stick onto people as well. He went back for Mage Slayer on Wyvern, by the way. That's kind of interesting. I guess it helps against the Nyx. Like, it theoretically helps you survive the combo. The one thing about it is this item doesn't upgrade into anything, right? Where is it? I'm so blind right now. Holy fuck. Okay, there it is. Yeah, you can't build this into anything else, so it's kind of stuck there in a slot now. Alright, we got a smoke from Radiant coming up. They're going to run into the Disruptor. Or Disruptard, I should say. You will go down instantly. And Shakira just drops the Ice Path and the TP out. And TPing onto the Revenge will also make it. So, yep, this ward is coming in clutch here. Gonna let them escape on most of the heroes. But the Wyvern is getting this ran at still. He does have an Abyssal Blade on the Ursa, and he is angry. Oh, he's not that angry, though. But, ooh, Nyx. They don't have a sentry. They don't have a sentry. They have dust, but no sentry. He picked up Butterfly on Venge, by the way. Interesting. So what I always find kind of weird about the offlane Venge is, like, you buy, like, stat right-click items, but you're mostly, like, utility. It feels like. And so, I suppose with enough items, though, he'll be able to scale, which will be good. It almost feels like they need, like, a blink, though, right now on someone. His fights are kind of just started by Razor running in. Or someone getting glimpsed. But, okay, he does have Ag stacks right now, by the way, which is huge. Okay, they have Nyx queuing on the wave instead of someone else for some reason. Very cool. Wyvern. Oh, he's kind of getting baited into false security here, though. What the fuck? Alright. Cringe blink by the Ursa player will perhaps result in his Nyx getting killed. Alright, Grave comes out though, and the Pit Lord is dropping the Pit Venn diagram on the floor with the big egg coming in as well. BKB Razor does have the link on the Ursa at least. Whoa, Mind Flare AoE doing some crazy damage as the BKB is out and he just goes down on Razor. The Axe Stacks for him though is killing the Nyx perhaps. He's barely living with the Dazzle heal. He dies. Okay, they do kill Venge as well, and the Ursa is running in to try to collect these final couple kills. The Wyvern is so low, and the Disruptor is running. But Wyvern is kind of owning. Alright, no, not anymore. They call that one the Caster Curse. It will be an effective team wipe. Disruptor gets away. But just the overwhelming manpower of the Radiant there with all the Dazzle heals and everything. You can see the fight recap. A lot of Shadow Waves and Graves were cast in that fight. 2 Greaves somehow. And, oh, okay. Nothing's happening. Okay. A lot of gold going the way and XP for the Radiant there. You can see they did a lot of damage on Dire as well, but unfortunately, oh, that's a lot of drawing there from purple. Okay, Nyx. Yeah, unfortunately, like, the Razor kind of just got fucked. They kind of just focused a lot of their spells onto him. And the damage from the other heroes is not fast enough to make them a threat. Okay, Ag Stack Storm dropped onto the Ursa, though. He does have BKB in a second here. He is still inside of it, though. He does have a Grave to back him up, as well as a Force Staff, though, which makes it pretty rough. Will they commit onto the Dazzle? It looks like it. They're not really afraid with the Nyx dead, as Ursa goes back in with the Abyssal Blade and just kills him. The BKB dropped as well, and now the Pit Lord dropping another Venn diagram pit for all of us to observe, or are they Booba? You decide. Wyvern completes that TP actually, and is going to start kiting them out. But he can't really do much by himself here, unfortunately. His whole team is dead. He will continue to cancel the Ursa Blink though, very intelligent. But Nyx is here. Kind of getting fucked, actually. With the curse dropped as well. He does... Oh, Dazzle's in the curse. No, he barely lives. And Ursa finds him with the Abyssal. And JD bought back. And Kyle split pushing. Oh no. A swap onto the Dazzle at least with the Mindbreaker and the stun coming out will kill him. But the fucking Ursa, he's so scary. And he kills him. And now Kyle's going to go down as well in the pause. Alright, that's a red card right there. Unfortunate that I think JD will be leaving after this game as, yeah. It is looking rough now. I believe that will be basically the end. They do have buybacks on these heroes, and they will be using them. Surprised that Wyvern's not buying to fight though. Maybe he's given up as well. Okay, he will now. As the Grave once again protecting this pesky Nyx assassin. Oh, he has another one. What is this hero? He's gonna have another one in like 2 seconds. Oh my god, invincible Nyx assassin. Drop the booba. Alright, they're kind of separate, but they're here. Alright, Permagrave is insane, apparently. That game just kind of snowballed out of control in those last 5 minutes. I don't even know what just happened. But wow, that was honestly a lot of fun to cast and watch. So hope you enjoyed that one. And I'll see you in the next one, perhaps. I might be playing. So yeah, goodbye.